Hello, and welcome back to Howard Disc Golf. We have back nine coverage of the Holler Hills Open. I am joined once again with Tall Nick, aka Nick Barnett. How you doing, Tall Nick?
I'm good, man. I'm excited to see how this plays out and see who can take the first victory, man. It's a big deal.
Excellent. Before we start talking about the play and how awesome of a tournament this is, do you want to give a second to talk about your dying?
Yeah, man. I just started dying discs a couple months ago, and I just got inspired. I watched one video on like Reddit or something. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try it out. So me and the fiance, we just been having fun just dyeing discs, man. Using the conditioner base mostly, messing with shaving cream. Just started messing with the glue beds, which are the fire ones.
Sweet.
So here, towards the end of the year, maybe we'll have a good handle on some dyes, and we've already had some cool stuff for sure come out. But I'm trying to really hone it in and really start pumping out some really cool pieces.
That's awesome, man. Well, I just wanted to make sure that people know, and I'll put in the description how to see him and follow him on the Instagrams. Back to Holler Hills, hole 10. Talk us through what these guys need to do on this hole.
Yeah, and I think was that Chase.
That was Chase.
He was trying to go over the pro route, is the right side over the trees, and I think he had a little low. But we're playing down to this low basket again on this big hill. And really, like, that's the play. I try to go over top with just a big spike hyzer and just give myself a look. Mm-hmm. But it can be treacherous.
Yeah, Chase is caught up early down there.
Yeah, and he could park it from there. And he kicked right, I think. But yeah, that whole early side is it's danger, as you saw on the front nine.
Mm-hmm. I bet Kyle's just trying to put this a little close. Still a little testing.
Yeah, a little early. The downhill, a little downhill, nervy kind of putt. And I guess this is my drive here.
Yeah.
And I'm laying up. I'm softening it. I still got the lead. I'm just trying to maintain, and I really want the win, being my home course and everything. So that's a good putt.
I made it look like it was just as easy as a knee putt, but that boy over there trying to straddle standard.
That was a good putt. He was probably 25 or so and from the knee.
And that's another great putt.
Yeah, that's a great save. He's really trying to battle back here and do something,
Very nice.
That's that comeback. That's that comeback shot right there.
No doubt. He had to have that one for sure.
Kyle's spending a little extra time on this because he's right on the tails of you.
Oh yeah.
And it's an important putt.
Boom, up and down, a little
Right
high,
in that
and
smackdown.
it goes in. The result's all that matters on a putt.
And that's showing some of that elevation there.
Yeah, running up that hill gets tiring, but I tend to run it then walk it because I just want to get it over with.
For sure. All right, you still holding on to that one-stroke lead. I'm doing this on the fly, hole 11, 207 feet. This is a blind shot near the road.
Yeah, completely blind, and road OB right behind the basket, so it's a touchy shot. You want to get close. This is one of the birdies you definitely want to get.
And you're breaking out the right-hand shot.
Yeah, so I do the lefty backhand and the righty forehand. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but that's what I'm comfortable with. That's what I do.
Good for distance control, maybe?
Yeah, the forehand definitely. Backhand, I tend to go OB a lot on this hole, so the forehand definitely is more control. Just trying to get it close, and I was a little left side, but I got a putt.
So check this.
Ooh, oh wow, and that was danger right there. I mean, being that close, it's still most likely a drop-in 3 with the OB, but like I said, you really want the birdie.
Controlled backhand. This is looking good.
Oh yeah, and see that ditch? Ooh, that ditch slows you down just enough if you can hit right in the bottom of that ditch.
Doing the knee putt. I'm a fan.
Just a little left side, and I really wanted that one for sure. And I gave it a decent effort, though. I wasn't super upset with that. I was just a couple inches off.
Aren't we all? So Chase is trying to put this birdie in, and is successful.
It's center, and this is where he's trying to build momentum here. He's trying to catch a couple birdies back to back, and he got that good par save on the last hole.
You got one of the prettiest ones. I know.
Saving that par, and KB got an easy tap-in birdie. Next thing you know, you got a top ball game.
Yes, sir.
Some of the full flight fam just duking it out.
Yep, there it is. 3 down, 3 down.
And then Wooten coming in too. Next thing you know, he might be a 3 down.
Yep, and this is, you know, I'm starting to like, okay, I really gotta start hitting my putts here. I gotta, or put them under the basket. You know, I gotta do something.
You gotta put that pressure on and show why you're the true champion of Holler Hills.
Right. I mean, I play there the most, so.
All right, so this is an uphill. Talk us through this. Is it a true island hole?
No, this isn't an island hole. We do have an island hole coming up, and that was unfortunate. But this is just a little uphill, you know, 249. It's one of those birdies, another birdie you really want to get kind of in the middle of the course. And it's just a pretty simple up and down hyzer for most of these guys. Shout out Carson Fish. He actually designed this hole. He's designed a couple holes on the course.
Absolutely. Always shout out to the Flying Fish Disc Golf.
Yeah, man. They Flying Fish Disc Golf's his channel. He the tournament's presented by Flying Fish Disc Golf. He helped build the players packs and did a lot of work for, you know, upcoming for the tournament. He actually hand drew the T signs and everything. So shout out to Flying Fish Disc Golf. Check out his channel. He's got some good stuff going on. He's trying to build a brand for beginners, so that's like kind of his goal, and he's doing good.
That's excellent. We wish him the best of luck.
Look at that. Ooh, and that looked good. Yeah, just banded it.
Dylan's getting close with these putts, but they're just not falling. You need them to fall if you want that score to change.
Just kidding.
Chase is a damn goof, dude.
Yeah, man. He's a goober for sure. I love him.
It's funny.
Always fun to play with. I feel like, you know, most people probably, you play with better people, and you tend to play better. And I feel that way with Chase. Every time I play with him, I tend to play better golf. It looks like I parked it.
You got that CTP all day.
I'm like under the basket almost there, so that makes me feel a little better. Nice little drop in, and then it's 4 down, 4 down. So
yeah, this is a battle.
Yeah, it's definitely a battle. Chase came back. He was 3 over on the front 9, I believe. So he's battled back to even. He's trying to make a charge and do something. So
battle at the top.
Plenty of holes left. Plenty of holes left.
All right, so this hole 13 in par 4, 417 feet, position shot off the tee.
Yeah, that's double Mando. He just threw those 2 trees with the dog runner. So you got to hit that gap first and foremost. And we're going to that woods basket again, that famous downhill, on the hill, you know, fast green woods basket. So you really placement shot off the tee, and then you just want to try to get close on your second shot.
All right, looks like Chase is lining up that 515-foot flick.
Oh, and he's just
it got caught up.
Yeah, he had that way low, and, you know, another probably 3 feet in the air, and that was crushed because he's got a cannon on the forehand. This guy, speaking of cannon forehands.
Yeah, that's how it's done right there. That's a great placement shot.
No, yeah, I could never get a forehand that far, at least not right now. That's crush.
All right, so Chase has left himself a good bit to bite off.
Yeah, and this is looking good if he can get right. He'll have a long putt. He'll have a nice little 65 downhill, little death putt, as they say. Yeah, and
pretty good.
I go tomahawk a lot here on second shot, and that was dead center. I just caught one of those center trees, so I was not too upset with that.
That's a great shot from Dylan.
That's down there. That's gonna give him the bid for birdie.
Wow. Corey Lee Hall giving Kyle Burriss some much needed advice mid round.
Yeah, man. Maybe telling him how to play this one and that.
Might have gotten caught up a little bit. I didn't see where that one finished.
Either way, he's putting for sure. And yeah, I got this long downhill, probably 80 feet.
Boy, this is a sketchy putt.
Yeah, and that's a layup. You know, it's kind of a soft bid, but I'm trying to keep it close. Take my par and move on. Look at this. Ooh, a little left. Good height.
Caught that tree behind it, so he didn't go too far past.
And here's
this is
Kyle.
An important putt right here.
Big putt for birdie. Oh, just off the cage. And that was to take the lead, so you know he wanted that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, he missed his little short one. It kind of got in my head, you know, little nerves, but able to sneak it in.
Chase taking all the pars,
Laughing,
giggling about something. I know what he's giggling about. I ain't gonna talk about it. After hole 13, man, 2 full flight folks just chilling at the top, you know.
Yeah, man, and me and Kyle are advanced players, and Dylan and Chase are the open players. So we're feeling pretty good right now that we're beating them. We're like, hey, man, we're playing some solid golf.
Yeah.
And look at that, man. I mean,
well, that was close.
I mean, he wouldn't have aced it because the pole's there, but I mean, what a shot. Yeah, this is the double mando coming back to the marksman, and the double mando's, you know, 2/3 down the fairway, so it's a touchy shot. And then you gotta, I mean, to have a chance for birdie, you really gotta go long.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you're just flicking, you just
Yeah.
want to make the mando.
Yep, safe shot, just do a little flex flick, and a lot of times if I even come short of the mando, that's fine. I just pitch up, take a 3. Running this one for me just doesn't seem worth the risk reward, unless I'm just having a crap round or something, you know. And then I'll just, you know, I'll go for it.
Mm-hmm.
But being 4 down, tied for the lead, I'm like, all right, play smart.
For sure. And that was a great drive, park jog, call it, by Chase.
Yeah. A couple of the open players showing us how to really attack the hole here.
With that pole being in the way, it makes it almost silly to go for it, to try to make it.
Yeah, man, it's and the marksman basket too. You gotta, you know, you really gotta be dead center. And look at this, banned.
Another one off the top there. That's killing him.
He's had a couple.
There you go, marksman basket.
He said we're saving minutes.
You can't hit that soft.
That was another one of them close ones, man. It could have easily flopped out on him. And that's the thing. He was only, you know, what, an inch, 2 inches to the right, not being dead center, and he stuck it, got the birdie. So now he's back under par. Everybody's under par, so we're happy.
So we're after hole 14. Still got Kyle and Tall Nick at 4 down. As we're going into hole 15, how did you feel this whole tournament ran, and when can we expect another one?
Man, I was excited with the whole tournament, and I think it went really well. We had a little bit of a time delay between the 3rd and 4th card, but they ended up finishing before dark, so it was no worries.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody came out, showed some love, and everybody had a great time, I think, and it went really well. So we're trying to do this potentially every 3 months or so, you know, something like that. Every 3-4 months, I'm going to try to get together and, you know, just host a little 20-man tournament and try to put some cash in some people's pockets and just, you know, have some friends out and have a good time at the Holler.
Sweet.
Look at that. Ooh. I have seen a couple people black ace that yellow basket.
It's right in the way for that flick line.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle put it right above it, and dude, he's within the circle, and that's a putt that he's going to attack that.
Oh, yeah. Got you.
Over the house shot.
See, and I go mid-range. Yeah, I go mid-range over the house and just try to stall it out. And a little early this time. It's a tough shot, but it's a fun shot.
And so we only played this basket twice. On the hole 18?
Right.
Twice.
Yeah, hole 1 and hole 15.
And that's that good range for you.
Yeah, right
that
there.
3.
Just lay it up. I know Kyle's close, so he's going to be attacking most likely, and I just want to keep myself into position.
It looked like Dylan didn't have much control over that putt. Nose up on this is danger.
Oh, and that was a little dirty. I think that was pretty strong. Maybe just a little off to the right, but and that's a band hit.
So at this point in the round, y'all been tied for a couple holes now.
Yeah, it's getting the nerves are starting to wear. It's like, man, who's gonna take a stroke first? And we're just we're battling.
Good thing he's got that.
Yeah, see, he's almost under the basket, so he's he doesn't know how
And
to
your
really
feet
attack it.
can't come off the ground either.
Yep. So it can be nervy underneath it, especially someone who's not my height.
Yeah, Corey was there.
Kyle's a pretty tall guy though. He's not worried.
Just thinking about putting or hooping.
Nice and soft.
Island hole. Love it.
Oh yeah, and that's me hollering about the island coming up, and another one of my favorite holes, man.
Alright. Sorry.
Still maintaining that tied position for first, tall Nick.
Yeah,
So
man.
this is the island, one of the shorter holes on the course.
Yeah, one of the shorter holes, but being the island, I mean, the island's not massive. I wouldn't say it's small either, but you really gotta, you gotta finesse a shot up there and just get in the island and get that birdie, man. And I think he comes up just a little short.
Yeah, he came out just a little bit short. Looks like Dylan's flicking. I assume that's that A2.
Oh, that's rolling. I think he stays in because it's almost like a teardrop shape.
So landing on the path is actually inbounds.
The closest to us, the driveway there, that small one, that's inbounds. So that, and then that grass obviously there is inbounds. So
That was a good one. Kyle made it in. Probably got CTP on it.
yeah, he's pretty. Like he's feeling himself. You see him over there, and I'm going big spike,
I like this shot.
hyzer, and just trying to really get it down. And man, I overthrew it. I didn't get enough height on it, I think, and so I got to go to the drop zone on this one. Drop zone's from my porch. I thought that was a fun little shot, a little 35, 40-foot putt, and just flash the chains there, and that's a big mistake.
So it looks like he's going from that same spot.
Yeah, but 990 rated players usually tend to make those. So that was a great putt. That's that's a tough shot. Once you go B and you're like, oh man, now I gotta hit this for three. Nerves come into play, and it's a big putt.
And that's a great putt right there. Temporarily tied for first.
Yep, that puts Dylan up to 4, and that was a solid putt.
What's the flag for? Me? CTV.
And Kyle, he's
Is that this one?
he's got that left for birdie, and he's definitely he's feeling good. And there it is, man, 5 down, and unfortunately I'm like sitting here like, all right, well here's bogey. That's a 2-stroke swing. Gave a nice confident putt. I definitely didn't want to miss something that short and really just dig myself into a hole I couldn't climb out of.
Holler Hills co-founder right there, boy.
Right after the bogey.
Man, feeling real vulnerable after that.
Yeah, man, I was upset for sure. I tend to throw a little hard in the tournament sometime and overthrow stuff, and that was just one of those classic, missed it by 20 feet, just overthrew it.
All right, so this is it's a long hole. This is Dylan's flick bread and butter, but he turned that over.
Oh wow, yeah, he smacked the neighbor's little trailer there, and OB. So
Slippery slopes. You know what it is.
shout out.
Got to shout out to the slopes.
Yeah, this is a tough one because you're throwing pretty much at the OB if you want to get the park job. You got to throw something stable. That's the play. It's just really stable.
So he's
And this
flicking
is-
that Raider again.
Oh, and that's OB.
That could have come back if it was
Yeah, if they
skipping.
would have missed that mailbox, definitely could have skipped back in. That's the play, is the skip on the road. And I'm licking my chops at this point. I'm like, okay, here we go. He went OB. He's giving me a chance to really lay one down and try to park it.
It's getting through clean. You'll be happy with that.
Yeah, I didn't push it as far as I wanted because I was, that OB. But I mean, it's a long putt, but it's a chance,
And this is the drop zone that both Dylan and Kyle are going from.
No, you just
Sickle
tell
level.
on this hole. You just come where you went out of bounds.
So that's where they.
They went out. When they crossed the road, they take their meter back in. No drop zone on this hole.
So they're both basically just in the.
Yeah, they both went out about the same spot. And he left himself, you know, a little short, but I mean, close enough. Kyle's probably gonna bang that one out. He's probably not too worried. Look at this.
That's a great putt.
Look at this right here at the end. Right here, hole 17 hits another birdie, 2 down. So now, I mean, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is, man, this is when I was really trying to just ring up and just left it short. Scared of that OB behind it. I didn't want to shoot myself in the foot.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame you, because anything can happen with the next hole coming up. It's a long, big boy hole.
Yeah. Well, I figured, hey, I'm taking one stroke. You know, I'm tapping the par, and you know, Kyle's grabbing that bogey, so I got one back. And going into 18, anything can happen, man. This is the par 5. This is the bomber. Shout out Grandpa Larry again. He let me put the tee pad way on his property so we could have a real big bomber.
Only par 5 on the course. You'll see why here in a little bit.
Yeah, man, it's crush, and we're playing from right there, and we're just, you know, it's 500 feet to the power pole where the marksman basket is, and you got to play right of that. So you got to play around that and to the veteran basket, the red, white, and blue that's behind the garage. So it's 2 perfectly placed shots to get the eagle.
And that was a pretty good shot from Chase there.
Yeah, he crushed it. I'm playing safe with the mid-range, man. I didn't want to throw OB or do nothing stupid. Just give myself a chance to tie him up and maybe force a playoff.
You know, Dylan had some troubles on the green and everything, but now he's throwing a couple OB towards
and he was
end.
going big. You know, he was like, he wanted to eagle it, and he was like, you know, for the people, for the show. And fortunately, he just turned it over just a little too much.
Y'all are calling for the black ace.
Yeah, we wanted to see that smash black ace.
Dude, that was close.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that.
And he's right in the ditch. We're right beside each other. So at this point, I'm thinking, okay, let's see where this does.
And dude, that could have been so much worse.
That could have easily gone OB, and he stays safe, fortunately.
So the goal is to end up to the right of this pole.
Yeah, and I hit that tree, and I thought I was clear for sure, and I was going to have a nice upshot, and just a little early. So now I really got some work to do to get up and down for birdie.
And that
And Dylan
sealed the deal for Dylan.
Yeah, Dylan misses the Mando, the power pole there, and he's out of it now.
And how big of a throw. He
No,
made
this
it.
shot.
What a
he
shot.
makes it, and he hyzers in, and that's a
so
great shot.
stable.
He'll have a long putt for the eagle.
KB down there.
Yep. Super important shot here.
Looking balanced.
Yeah, he makes the Mando, and yeah, he's up there for a little 60-foot putt, maybe something like that. And I got this patent pending kind of stretch out, and I really rip on it.
Did I struggle with that shot? Do you like doing that shot?
I love the patent pendings. Yeah, they usually work out well for me, and you see that was just a little off right side, but I'm in the circle, I think, and I got a putt for birdie.
All right, so Kyle left himself about that 60-foot range.
Yeah, well, Annie's putting birdie here. Oh, and that was a good run.
That would have been epic.
Yeah, that would have sealed it right there. And here's Chase for eagle from about probably 60, 70, maybe something like that.
And that's that range, you know, with his stature and how he can play. Dude, he can make that.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he makes at least one, maybe 2 of those around when he's playing casual. And
Hey, to save a bogey after going OB off the rip is actually very impressive.
yeah, and missing Mando.
And missing Mando.
So that's really impressive. And here's me for birdie, man, to tie it up. And I'm in an awkward position. I couldn't fully extend my arm, and I just airballed it. And I was pretty upset with myself there, man. That was, you know, to tie it up and to really force that playoff and just go, you know, try to take it. And unfortunately, I missed it, and that's just, you know, that's disc golf.
And then this putt right here, this is not a gimme.
Yeah, I mean, they got the tree kind of in my way. I got some of those signs I nailed up on there kind of in my way. But I'm able to cash that and
out there.
Damn it, Carl. I needed that one.
He knew how to do it.
Secure that second place. Chase and Wooten
No smart. There he
being
is.
the open
Right.
players, we actually got a couple strokes on them for handicap because most of the guys in the tournament were around 900 rated, so we had to make it a little fair.
Excellent.
And they were cool with that, so.
And there's your scoreboard after round 1. I appreciate y'all for hosting this event. Shout out to Full Flight Disc. Shout out to Flying Fish Disc Golf. Catch you on the next one.
Yes, sir.